British Art Foundation is a very analogue business. When we were looking at all our documents and looking at our 5-year roadmap of technology, we recognised that we weren't able to digitise every single process in our shops and stores. In order to overcome this, we were trying to think about how could we get documents to the right central functions as efficiently as possible. Before the solution, we gave our shops and stores lots of envelopes to stuff on a weekly basis that they then consolidate into a large envelope and then post it down to our Claygate office, where it would then be split into different departments and then posted again to other offices in order to be processed. There was lots of cost involved, lots of inefficiencies, lots of double handling of bits of paper, and some of those bits of paper weren't even required. Stratus were able to provide us with a solution which helped us to identify the document, who was the recipient, or indeed if they needed to be a recipient or if it just needed to be archived and stored. What Stratus proposed to us was a very simple document scanner which was able to sit near our back office PCs, which can be very space restrictive, without being a huge flat-based scanner, which can be put away and stowed away when not being used, and can be simply plugged back in when needed.
Up until we had our scanners, there was no way of a shop being able to scan anything across to anyone within the British Art Foundation. Obviously, we have shops all around the country and we were reliant on post. That way there's been a lot of errors and missing forms. I almost can't remember the days when we had the big envelopes of lots of different receipts, banking slips, personnel files, volunteer, paperwork that all had to be collated together and posted on a Monday.
On the back end, they were able to provide a bit of routing software that enabled us to identify using QR codes where that document needed to go, and also output. So we had specialist printers stationed strategically around our major offices, which were where the output sat for the teams then to process.
Now everything we send is relevant and instant. We can get it to the department that needs it and have a receipt that we've sent it. It's really saved us so much time. We used to order about 400 of the free post envelopes every week. I think if we use 10 a year now, that's as much as we do.
The main benefit to us was reduction in post costs. We were spending a huge amount of money on free post envelopes from our shops and stores. Every single day there was normally around about 500 envelopes just going around the estate, and each time they were costing us over £1. Overnight we were able to strip away all that cost base, and we now only use envelopes by exception. We've seen a positive return on investment since implementing the solution. We've been able to reduce our free post envelope costs, we've reduced our direct Royal Mail costs. We've also reduced our overhead in our central teams that used to just sort the post through every single day. So those post sacks just don't turn up anymore, which means our central teams can get on with the great work of supporting our shops as opposed to opening envelopes.